My name is Zukhan, hip-hop producer, bass, but I get into everything from pop to R&B to fusion to chamber drums. I did stuff for Ludacris, Jay-Z. I work with Beyonce. I work with a ton of co-writers, co-producers for my man Black Key, James Poyser, Scott Storch. I've been doing music so long that time has erased the beginning. 4 years old, music in your head, beatboxing. We all came up in the projects. We didn't have money for drum machines or nothing, and we used to get tape players and loop them and get little modules and do all this crazy stuff. And we was making hot shit then. When I was a young boy, I was getting locked up and shit, doing young juvenile shit. And when I got into juvie, I was in the books, and I ended up getting straight A's for 3 years straight in juvie. And I got a scholarship to college, still doing music the whole time. I went to college, I'm taking the classes, and I'm like, you know what? If I can't take this what I like out of learning, I don't want to be here. So I left, and I kept doing music, kept doing art. I ran into, in Philly had a scene where you had you got the Roots, shout out to the Roots, hanging around the studio with the Roots. I bumped into my man Scott Storch, nice with the keys, produce. I started producing with him, co-producing with him. Then from there, you just build. So in music, it's all about building your context, staying creative, having fun, the energy. I'm probably most known for doing the song We Fly High, Falling for Jim Jones, which was to date one of the biggest records in our last few years. I did the beat. Jim was like, yo, just send me the beat, my nigga. I swear, just send me the beat, and I'm gonna go in on it. I was like, when I send you the beat, do the beat. So Jim, finally, he cut the record. I remember one time I was on a flight. I forgot where I was going. Flying somewhere. I'm on a plane and shit, and I seen this cat over in the seat, and I seen his head going like this, and he had headphones on. So I'm looking at him bob his head, and I'm looking at him like, he's bobbing his head like that's a beat I made. I get up my seat and go by his chair and like stop like I'm stretching, and I can hear through the speakers that it was balling. And he was listening to it in the 30,000 feet in the air. And that's when I knew I was like, damn, 30,000 feet in the air. And the song that I did is in the atmosphere playing. That I was like metaphoring, like, yo, that's like in the atmosphere of your mind when you create music out of ether, and you from the high place in your mind and you put it into it, and what it represents is like the ultimate celebration. And it's just like everybody. I remember one time I was in Paris and shit at this club in Paris, Parlez-vous français, and Ballin' came on in the club in Paris, and niggas was in there going crazy. I went into the middle of the dance floor. I'm in the middle of the club, surrounded by people, everybody throwing the free throws up to the point that they throwing it so hard that it feel like the energy of them doing that is going to lift me up. And I'm standing in the middle of the club like this, and I bow my head and I start crying. I had tears rolling down my eyes like, I'm working so fucking hard doing this music shit. People watching that everybody has a dream and they trying to get to it. And I would say that the passion of me loving music and me sacrificing my time all day, all night, every piece of money I have, everything, that all led to me making it to get to people. Getting to the people is like the last part. So I only can focus on my passion, the drive to win it, making hot shit. Up all night, not eating. You know what I mean? The melodies in your head so strong that they actually burn your hunger pains or your hunger away. If you're doing music because of what the success it might bring, and you might see chicks, you might see the money, you might see the cars, you just see like everything brand new and fresh. Fuck that. It's hard work to get there. When you see, forget the imagery. Fuck the imagery. But the work that it takes to get to a level of anything, it takes hard work. My advice for up and coming producers is stay creative, stay passionate, be focused, and live and breathe your craft all the time, 24/7. And when you have moments of success, stay focused and plugged into your creativity, because that's what got you there.